What's up? What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Oh, my bad. Hey everyone. Come on in. Make sure you leave a like as you come in. Hey Kelsey. What I want to do is let people come in, and while y'all are coming in, I want to let y'all know some other things that I'm going to be putting on my channel. Hey Karen, hey Torrance, hey Cheryl. So as y'all are coming in, I just want to let y'all know I will be doing rants on my channel as well. I have a rant on the Parkers right now. So after you get done with this live, if you want to check that out, it's there. And I will be posting them every week. So in addition to me doing these reviews, make sure you check that out. Make sure you follow my social media, LaVidarosa. And yeah, I just want to make sure I plug myself because I always forget to do that in the beginning. But okay, hey, We Think Finance. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Princess Fula. Yes, this season, these matches are questionable. I don't like this season. I mean, I feel like this season they strictly did it for, the ratings. Because every
Like this season.
oh my bad. Oh bad, y'all. I was just trying to see how the stream looked. I just feel like they did this one strictly for the ratings or for, the look. Your title is so accurate. The matches ain't adding up. They just ain't. Hey Sabine. Hey, oh my bad. Y'all just questionable. I miss Married at First Sight already sounds like a doozy. These matches feel like they are for TV. Exactly. This season about to be a whole mess. It's just like the people they chose and the matches, like the not only the people they chose individually, but who they chose to put together. It's just like, oh, you setting these people up. like you just strictly setting these people up. Like, obviously we have felt like this in the past, but I feel like this season is the epitome of you doing it for clout. You know what I'm saying? Or you doing this for, for us to have something to talk about. I could not believe this episode was 3 hours. Exact 3 hours? 3 hours? 3 hours? Like, it was just way too long. I don't think every episode this season will be 3 hours. I hope not, because that's a little bit too much. Y'all, if every episode is 3 hours, y'all are gonna get a review late. Because I can't do that again. That is too much. Okay. I can't like watch a 3 hour review, record my review, edit, and then post. Like that's too much for a turnaround time. That's too stressful. 2 hours is enough. Dang. Hey Maisha. 3 hours and not one wedding, just a piece of one. Cause they finna show all the footage that they showed at the end of this episode. They about to show it next episode. Exactly. I said a wise dude on the show who just broke up with some 3 months ago. We gonna get to him, but exactly. And they didn't talk about nothing, just foolishness. Exactly. Hey, Taryn. I'm just sitting up here like, it was like a bunch of like extra details that didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Things we didn't need to see. Nobody has time for that. He's immature, very much so. But now that we're 5 minutes in, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Is every episode? I don't think so. Every episode better not be 3 hours. Like, I know that much. That's crazy. Like, who has the time? Like, I mean, and then you're making a TV show a chore. Like, it shouldn't be, we shouldn't be like, oh, well, let me go ahead and turn on Married at First Sight. It shouldn't be like that. We should like want to, it should be like an escape. We should want to enjoy watching this show. And it just feels like work. Thank you. Thank you, Day. You have braids too? Girl, I had to put some braids in because I did not feel like doing my hair. Natural hair can be very taxing. I needed a break. Very self-centered. Paige won't like him. We'll see. That's why I bought the season on Amazon Prime so I can skip the commercials. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. So you could buy the whole season and then they'll like put the episodes on Amazon Prime as they come on. I low-key didn't like the blindfold thing, wetting your hair. Girl, exactly. We're going to get to that too. I skipped through 75% of the show. No, the rest of 2 hours. Thank God, because I don't know how I was going to make it. I was going to catch up this weekend, but now I'm reconsidering. You know, a lot of people have told me, like, I am not even going to watch the show. I'm just going to watch your reviews. And if you want to use me as like, you know, I'd rather watch a review instead of watching the show, just do that. Because, you know, I'm going to give y'all a thorough review. I wouldn't steer y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to summarize everything and include the most important things. Because all these little extra details here and there, it's just, who cares? Who cares at the end of the day? Right, those experts know what Virginia, exactly. Virginia and Eric. Oh my God, I put mine away in. I think those supposed to be dookie braids, and wrap them up in a cute scarf. I have Zoom meetings. I don't blame you, girl. Ryan thinks he's white. His brother is comedy. We'll go get to it. Let me go ahead and get started because y'all are already starting with these people. So let's go ahead and talk about, I can't remember these people's names. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, y'all. I can't even remember their names. Haley. Is his name Jacob? Haley and Jacob. Ain't this Haley and Jacob? Ooh, I'm mad I can't remember their names. I really thought I was gonna remember their names. I thought they would just jog my memory to see their face. But I think that's their names, Haley and Jacob, right? Okay. Okay, so Haley, I feel like she is gonna be really set in her ways. Somebody said that they think she's gonna be the new Karen. I hope not, but it feels like it because she seems like she's really stuck in her ways. She doesn't really want to compromise because she was like, I already have a way of doing things and that's the way I'm going to do it. And I'm just like, girl, you're about to get married. Like, you know, things don't go your way every single time. And I don't know, her friends even made it seem like she wasn't ready to be married. So I was just sitting up here. It seems like she wants to be married because I've been a bridesmaid 14 times. And so now it's my turn. And it's like, girl, are you ready to be married though? But are you ready to be married? Like it's more to it than just, well, it's time. Like, no, that's not how that works. She seems mature. Virginia is immature and has a drinking problem. If you can't remember their names, it says a lot about the show this season. Usually it's hard for me to remember names, period, in the beginning. I think I'll be able to remember the more I talk about them, hopefully. This haircut ain't it. She looks like Jessica from season 10. Low key, she do. I don't like their age gap. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're the ones with the huge age gap, like 10 years, right? I don't know how I would feel if they matched me up with somebody 10 years older than me. As long as the man didn't have kids and he was still youthful, I think we could work out. You know what I'm saying? But you have to still be a little youthful. My whole thing is I just don't want to be with somebody and you don't understand me because of our age difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like different, like, what am I trying to say? Like, this is a bad example because, you know, I would never date someone that much younger than me, but I would never date someone, you know, a significant amount of years younger than me because they're Gen Z and they have their like a totally different mindset than millennials. And so I would think like someone 10 years older than me would have like a totally different mindset. Did she say she liked older men? She must have told them she didn't mind having an older man because I just don't see them matching her with somebody 10 years older than her unless she mentioned somewhere that she likes older men. When Chris referred to him as the elder eligible bachelor, I know he looks kind of weird. Honestly, his younger pics were kind of handsome. When it comes to Jacob, everybody, like literally everybody referred to him as weird. And I haven't seen the weirdness yet. I mean, the cut is kind of weird, but and then making a beach in your backyard is kind of weird, but he just seems like one of those people that love to do DIY projects. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's like all the way weird, but yeah, he is fairly old. I would think he was one of the oldest people that participated in this show. He seems much older than 38. I don't know. I would give him 38. He kind of looks let me see. Chris was mad shady. He was calling, and then he was like his biological clock is ticking. I was like, dang. When they were talking about kids, he was like, well, your biological clock is ticking. I was like, well, I mean, I like the fact that he's saying that to a man because usually women, we get the biological clock, but dang, I mean, it's kind of trash to do it to anybody. That's an old young man. He seems crafty. I think if he lets her do her, they might work. You know what I'm saying? If he's not too controlling or if he's not too set in his ways, it possibly could work because he might need someone to add a little bit more, you know, structure to his life. You know, a lot of times bachelors, they need somebody to, you know, clean up the house and, you know, make them eat right and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm in my 60s and he is slow. AJ and Stephanie were old without the age gap. Sure was. They sure was. Yeah, I'd be mesmerized if I was matched with a man who built a beach in his backyard. That's really cool. Like it's different. Like I wouldn't be mad about it necessarily. I would be like, oh, this is kind of nice. And then if you have people over, that's like a nice little feature. Like we have a beach in our backyard. And I like when men are handy and when they could do things themselves. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. I'm waiting to see more of his weirdness though, because everybody keep saying he's weird. So I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. He's a bit awkward. Yeah, it's the only eating steak and eggs for me. I would have been out. I mean, people have their quirks. If eating steak and eggs keeps him fit and lean, I would not care. I don't care because I know how to make steak and eggs. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not the best cook, but I can make some steak and eggs. And if that's all you want for breakfast every morning, I can do that. And I would be happy doing that, making that every single morning. I really would, because I don't have to think about what to cook today. Nah, I think the other dude is weird. Me too. He looks like he has structure, but he needs more fun. Maybe that's why they did the age gap. Maybe so. I thought Haley was being shady about the engagement news. Possibly. I mean, but honestly, I can understand why people would be critical or ask a lot of questions about you marrying a stranger. I mean, that is something that's very far outside of the norm. So I can understand her being a little concerned. But the questions were a little shady. It just made it seem like she was not ready to get married at all. But let's go ahead and move on to the next couple. I just think they look so cute together, y'all. I really do. I think they look adorable. I was trying to waste some time because I'm trying to remember their name. Brianna and Vincent. You know, I have a good feeling about these two. Even though Vincent was talking to strippers at the bachelor party, I feel like he might be a little bit, maybe he was a little bit socially awkward or something. I don't know. Cause I just want to make it, I want to blame it on something because I just really like Vincent and I want him to be a good man for Brianna. It seemed like he'll be a good man for her. He has perfect skin. I know. Brianna and Vincent are my favorite. Me too. This may be the only couple that makes it. Brianna and Vincent are super cute. I have high hopes. Strippers are normal in Atlanta. Okay. That is true. That is true. You know, it seems like that's very, very normal there. His eyebrows are too plucked. I didn't even notice his eyebrows. They are very, but you know, Dominican men, they are very particular about their appearance. I feel like Dominican barbershops, they make sure you are pristine. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit more manicured. She never said she likes Spanish guys. Well, I feel like he's a black Spanish man. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, because just looking at him, I thought he was black until I heard the accent. And I'm like, oh, he's, you know, got a little spice to him. So he's still black, you know, even though he got a little Hispanic. Okay, but can y'all see her walking all over him? He's too nice. I could see her being the dominant person in the relationship, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's gonna walk all over him. He might want her to take the lead on something. Some men like that. Some men, you know, need a woman to come in and take the reins. And if she doesn't mind doing that, I don't see a problem. He definitely looks Afro-Latino. Yeah, he looks Afro-Latino. Now, if he don't claim that, I don't see why not, because you look black to me. And, you know, really, you know, race is construct anyway. It's all about perception. I mean, it's not all about perception, but you know what I mean? Like, a lot of it is based off perception. So, definitely get Afro-Latino vibes. What's up, Cliff? She might not like that he doesn't have a college degree. I think it's not gonna matter if he makes money. I think her main requirement is that he makes more money than her. And I really hope the experts did not match her up with someone who did not make more than her. Y'all need to make up for what y'all did last season. Clearly that can be a deal breaker, and y'all don't need to do that ever again. Dominicans don't claim blackness though. Oof. Child, please don't do that, because I don't want to dislike you, sir. Even though I do know there are some Hispanic people that are anti-black. I hope that is not the case for him, because literally all of his friends look black, and for y'all to be like, oh no, I'm not black. Hopefully he'll be a Miles type. Milettes. Hashtag Milettes. What are Milettes at? Yeah, he gives me a Miles type. That's why I was really excited to see. I'm really excited to see them meet each other. I really am. Looks like his circle is black. I mean, they really do. Brianna is very attractive. I love when black women, dang, they move. I like when black women wear their natural hair. Yes, she looks so cute with her natural hair. The Milettes are thoroughly disappointed. He said he dates black women. I mean, I would assume that he did. You know what I'm saying? I would hope they wouldn't match him up with a black woman if he didn't, you know, overtly say out of his mouth that he dated black women, because I just think that would just be cruel to match someone up, to match a black woman up with a man who never, dated a black woman for a multitude of reasons. Don't do a man mouse like that. He's not racially ambiguous like Ryan. I don't even think Ryan is racially ambiguous. Especially when you see his parents. But yeah, they look good together. I can't wait to see them meet one another. I have high hopes for this couple. This is one of the couple. Oh yeah, I want y'all to tell me well, maybe I'll wait to do this next episode once everybody gets married. I'll do that next episode. So yeah, I have high hopes for this couple, and I agree. I'm tired of seeing these colorist black men. Exactly. Yeah, no spoilers. Thanks, Alexis. No spoilers. We like to be surprised around here. The way he holds her, he likes her. He seems like he really genuinely does like black women. All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay, Virginia and what's this man's name? Y'all remember his name? I don't know why I want to say Hank. He just looked like a Hank to me. I can't remember this man's name. Eric. Thank you. Okay, Virginia and Eric. They matched this couple up for TV because Virginia is a mess. Virginia is a hot mess. That is why y'all laughing at the fact that I call him Hank. But don't he look like a Hank? She too childish. She's immature. She still wants to party. Girl, y'all saying she's an alcoholic. I don't want to call her that, just yet, but it's coming off that way. I mean, she was really adamant about not wanting to be with someone who didn't drink, because I'm going to drink. And if I want to drink at this time, it's like, girl, thank you. He's bound to have a second divorce by the end of this. It's like, y'all really set this man up. Y'all really set him up. He said he wanted something that was gonna last, because he already been why would y'all bring somebody on here who's been divorced? This is the first time y'all ever done this, and y'all set him up with the worst possible match for him. He's probably on his second divorce currently. That's so sad. And I feel bad for him, because it's like, why would y'all do that? And why would you match somebody with abandonment issues with a pilot? Another great observation. Lexi, what? Why would you do that? Why would y'all think that will work out? Plus, she's 8 years younger than him. It's just, oh my goodness. Her and Henry need to go on a date, go wine tasting together. He's already been divorced once. That poor man ain't never gonna get married again. She should have been matched with a refined frat boy. He has Henry vibes. He does, but I think he'll be able to socialize a little bit better. But yeah, I do think he's a little bit more what's the word, conservative. His family is conservative. See, so he seems to be, more he ain't gonna take no walk on the wild side. And plus, I'm sure he doesn't want to look a certain way in front of his colleagues. You know what I'm saying? He's a pilot in the Air Force, so I'm sure their image has to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And he can't have this wild wife running around getting drunk, throwing up. Like, girl, you got so drunk you threw up? Like, really? On TV, girl? That was a bad sign. He is so giddy. I know he was happy when he saw her though. I know he was ecstatic when he saw her at the when he first met her at the altar. I know he was because she is a little young hot tenderoni. So I know he was like, ooh, like I get to marry her. I know he was. But at the end of the day, I don't see them being compatible. Virginia and Chris ain't nowhere near ready for marriage. Her dad seems like she doesn't wait. Her dad seems like she doesn't like her himself. The daddy, see, I'm at first I was like, the daddy's shady for not coming to the wedding or even considering that. But then I was like, he knows I'm sure she does like some crazy antics all the time. I'm sure he's used to her doing something crazy. He's not taking it seriously because she don't seem like she take life seriously. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, this is just Virginia being Virginia. Virginia, what is it this time? What is it this time? You know what I'm saying? I noticed the arms don't match the foundation. Oh, child. She look like she tanned too hard or something. Like that tan is it's a little bit too much. You about to be my skin tone. Shoot, you might be darker than me, girl. That tan is a little bit too much. Eric's mama is not gonna. Oh, she really ain't. You know what? I didn't even think about that. She's really not gonna like Virginia. She's not, because she already conservative on top of that. The daddy's fed up. He is. The stepmama came to just be nice. But the daddy, he ain't playing her games. I loved her dad. I watched it on TV. He knew I'm not wasting a suit. I mean, Virginia's eyeshadow is annoying. He gonna watch the wedding on TV. When he said that, I was like, dang. And then he asked, was the mama coming? I think he asked, was the mama coming? So he, they seem like they a tit for tat ex couple. Like, well, if the mama come, I guess I'm gonna have to come, so I don't look so bad. Child. Oh no. Yeah, conservative. These code words, I'm not even gonna get into it because I feel like that's gonna bring on another debate. But, child, I'm just gonna move on before I say something. I wonder how C19 is gonna affect this season. I was concerned about that too because there's a lot of not wearing masks. There's a lot of, we're out and about and we're not wearing masks and we're not social distancing. And so I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to just not think about that because at the end of the day, this is entertainment and I don't really want to like be like bogged down with thinking about that all the time, especially like with my entertainment. But child, it is a little concerning sometimes. That's exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now, I did see if you look on MAFS fan on Instagram, that's a good like Instagram page if you like spoilers. They only post spoilers in the story, so you don't have to look at the story if you don't want spoilers, but they post a lot of good information about the show, and they say they do have a team behind the scenes that help with, C19 and making sure things are safe and things like that. So they do have a special team behind the scenes helping with that. But at the end of the day, if you don't have a mask on, if you're not socially distancing, if you're not, I'm sure all the people behind the scenes have a mask on, but the people actually on camera don't. So, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. If you check out that IG page, they have a whole post on, how they're handling it behind the scenes. Atlanta is one city that has been wide open this entire. I know. So let's move on, you guys. We're gonna get to Chris and Paige. Let's get one more couple. Let's talk about. Let's see, Ryan. It's gonna come to me, y'all. Clara. Ryan and Clara. I don't know. I am not gonna read that. Okay, guys, gift Mike. I'm not gonna read that out loud. I do think Clara might be a little bit too much for Ryan. I do. Come over with the part. His hair is something else. I wish he would just go on and cut it or let it grow in. It looks like he has a hairline still. I don't know why he won't just let that grow in and do something different. But that comb over going straight back into just your whole head is faded. It's a little odd. And it makes me wonder, like, are you going to a black barber for that? I don't see him going to no black barber to get that, but okay. Clara seems okay. Ryan gets the side eye. My favorite part was her fetishizing her ethnic stranger husband before she even. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. When did she do that? She says she wants a mix of Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Reynolds. What does that mean? Michael B. Jordan and Ryan. How do you even put them together? What? As soon as she started tasting all the flavors, I need to go back and watch, y'all. I must have missed something. Clara's giving me fetish vibes, and he is going to be here for it. It's a cowlick. I had a white boyfriend with the same haircut. That's why I'm saying he had to be going to a white barber. Ryan gives me white queen. I'm gonna have to go back and watch because I think I missed something on her, y'all. She says she wants some that is racially ambiguous, and he gonna be okay with it. He needs a low fade. She's very much Kim Kardashian. Ryan ain't going to no protest. Okay. I don't see him going to no protest now. She said she dated guys of all races. She was imagining who would be at the top of the aisle, and she said, I'm thinking he's ethnically mixed or something crazy. Why would she assume that? Ryan's brother Chad is a part of production for 85 South. What? Wait. Ryan's brother Chad is a part of production for the 85 South show, and his upbringing seems different, much different. I wonder if they didn't grow up together. Excuse me? So okay, 85 South show, that's the show with DC Young Fly. How can you be on a blackity black show like that? That means he's black. And I'm not trying to I'm not trying to say black people have to act a certain way, but that's about as black as you can get. So I'm trying to figure out, did y'all grow up in the same place? Because Ryan was putting his dating preferences on the fact that he grew up around mostly white people, right? That was his whole reasoning behind that. But if his brother, did your brother grow up with you? Because Ryan's brother looked fed up with Ryan's white antics. His brother did not look like he was like they're playing any games. Like he looked like he did not want to be there low key. His brother was cute. Y'all said he was cute, and I was just like, y'all were right. Y'all were right. He was a little cute. He was. Um, yeah, I don't know, y'all. That threw me off. That threw me off. But his family does look nice. He have a nice looking family. His mother and father look like they're nice people. I can't wait to see them all together. I just want to see his family and him interact. That's what I want to see. I think Ryan just doesn't want the backlash. I kind of like the new. That's what I said on my review. I said he's very much like the new Black Bachelor, but the Black Bachelor is biracial. His mother is white. So I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you want. I don't want to keep saying preference because I feel like that's gonna start an argument. But that's what they want to date. And at the end of the day, if that's what you want to date, stop trying to make excuses for it. Stop trying to I don't know, just stand in it. Like, that's what you want to do, say it with your chest and do it. Like, you really don't owe an explanation to anybody else at the end of the day. And I understand you don't want the criticism, you don't want the backlash, you don't want all of that. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of you explaining it every 5 seconds. Like the Bachelor, he getting on my nerves. If I hear him talk about that one more time, okay, we know you're gonna pick a white woman. Just pick the white woman and go. Like, I'm tired of you trying to explain it every 5 seconds. Oh, my mother is white. Fine, do you. You know what I'm saying? But stop trying to explain it to me every 5 seconds. We already knew what you was gonna pick. We already knew what you was gonna pick, honey. We know what show that is. And so with Ryan, we already knew what you was gonna pick. He said his type is Zooey Deschanel. We know what you were gonna pick, and that's fine. I want them to match him up with somebody that he's gonna appreciate. And that, because if they matched him up with somebody black, he would not have been happy with that. So I don't want no black woman to be with a man that don't really want to be with them. So if that's what he wants, fine. And at the end of the day, do you love your white woman and go? That's exactly how I feel about it. I low-key want to watch at least the first episode of The Bachelor. I've never ever watched that show ever. But I would love to see just the dating pool that they gave him to choose from. So, and the type of maybe like the different types of women that are on there and their personalities. I would like to see that. I need an Asian bachelor for some mix up. I mean, I do think they should branch out, but at the end of that, they should branch out. But at the end of the day, this is a show marketed to white people. This is a show that they like to watch, and they're not going to want. I don't think they will necessarily want to see him choose the black woman, because then it will be like a black show. You know what I'm saying? So, if they choose an Asian person, they most likely gonna choose a white woman too. Because at the end of the day, this is a show marketed to white people. I mean, I'm sure there are other races that watch the show, but the majority is white. So, yeah, let's move on, y'all. Cause I feel like she's gonna be very demanding though. I feel like she's gonna want things a certain way, and I think Ryan is gonna oblige. I think he's gonna fall right in line. Now let's move on. What's up, Darcel? Woo, child. Woo, I'm whoa out. I'm tired. This is the exact reason why I would never go on this show. I wish they would match me up with somebody like Chris. I wish they would. Because as soon as I get a whiff of this personality, I'm leaving him. I wish they would. Somebody put in my comments under my review, they was like, cue the music. Everybody hates Chris. Oh my goodness. There's so much to say about Chris. It's not even funny. The fact that they even put him on this show is a clear indication that all of this is just for TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just engaged 3 months ago. Chris only follows the parts of the Bible that benefits him. I wonder how his family truly believe. Like, I wonder how they are. Because he's not a good I don't know if he's a good indication of how he was raised. Like, because you could be raised a certain way, but then again, they do say the preacher's kids are the worst. So I don't know. A selective Christian. Why didn't his family take him? Why didn't his family take him in so he didn't have to sleep in his car? That might have been his own decision, because if you decide you want to move away from your family and your dad said like you're on your own, you know, that's your decision to live in your car. Now, if he was living in the same city as his family, I would question that a little bit. But I don't know. Chris hater alert. Chris hater alert. Cliff, now I know good and well you are not a Chris fan. Cause you literally are just doing this to stir the pot now. Come on. Cliff likes anybody that we hate. Which I don't necessarily even hate Chris. I just do not think that he is ready to be married. And he should not have been chosen. I'm not even necessarily mad at Chris. I'm mad at the people for choosing him. Cliff is a contrarian. It's been established. Exactly. He just solidifying his contrarian status. Okay, so let me say this. They were matched with each other because of the same religion. Let me say this about Paige. I don't think that Paige is, what's the word? I think that Paige is the type of person that would like somebody like Chris. And the only reason why I say that is because he talks a good game. You know what I'm saying? And he has money. She's someone that wants someone that is religious, you know what I'm saying? And his family seems like they have like a high status in the church, right? And so seems like she's heavily involved in the church, and it seems like she would want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could be dead wrong, but that is what I get from her. Just she kept saying like some buzzwords that kept hitting me, you know, God-fearing and want kids, and she really didn't have any other attributes that she wanted in a man. Like she really didn't. So I feel like the fact that he has money, the fact that, you know, his family has like this high standing in the church, I think she'll be willing to put up with a lot more than a lot of people think she will. Because I've seen this time and time again. Men just as arrogant as Chris. I've seen it up close and personal. Okay. And the women that want that status, that want to be, wants a man that has money, will put up with some things for that. Now, I could be wrong, but I could see her going along with it. You know what I'm saying? I could see her doing that. I think they'll click in the beginning and then butt heads in the first conflict. Paige might like the idea of marriage and not the reality. Chris does seem like her type on paper. See, I think he might be the type of person that she chooses but isn't right for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't seem like he's not a good match for anybody, because he needs to get his personal life together. I mean, you were just married 3 months ago. He don't need to be married to nobody. But I could see her falling for his persona, because he's very self-important, and a lot of people, people like him, they're good at selling themselves. And so I could just see her falling for him. Now, do I think they're going to last? Maybe not, but I could see her falling for him. Now, and being submissive to him, because she did say she would be submissive to the right person. But child, I just feel like it's going to be a train wreck overall. He's not. I do feel bad that she got matched up with him, though. Like, that's not fair to match somebody like him up with her, because he was just in a relationship 3 months ago, and he seems like he rushes into relationships fast anyway, because child, Chris is the mistake we all make when we're young. Yep. Because I've talked to a guy like Chris before. Never again. Never. It didn't last long at all. So anytime I see a guy like that coming, I knew before I even saw this episode, before I even saw anything about Chris, I knew it. Again, the experts are sabotaging. Not just a relationship, but engaged. Exactly. Yes, that was the first red flag from Chris. Like, what you mean submissive? I mean, and he wanted it like his list of what he wanted in a woman. Yeah, I want her to be fine and submissive and a freak. What? Okay, do you have anything of substance on that list? Is this when you did a drive-by? No, this is not when I did a drive-by. No. I don't trust a man who don't wear socks with dress shoes. OMG. Yeah, I hate that they do people like that for entertainment too. I do. Because these people really are getting married. But at the end of the day, also I saw on the MAFS fan page on Instagram, I also saw that a part of their contract is that they are allowed, they can edit you and paint you in a false light, or put a false narrative on your storyline. Like, they put that in the contract, and y'all are signing that. So don't get mad at me if I believe whatever it is they put out on TV, because you signed up to let them do that. You know what I'm saying? And how am I supposed to know any different? How am I supposed to know any different? You could have behaved exactly in that way. How will we know unless you come out and say that's not how that went? So, I mean, if y'all sign on the dotted line, like, especially at this point, we're on the 12th season. if these last few seasons didn't tell you nothing, then I can't help you. OMG, I also hate how Chris was saying how having kids is a business and he wants to reproduce himself. I know. Why was he was saying that kids are your brand? Like, what was he talking about? What was that? And then when he was bringing up kids with the rest of the men, the rest of the men were like, hello, we're just waiting to meet our wife. We don't even know who our wife is yet. We are not worried about kids. And it really scares me that both him and Paige were talking about a honeymoon baby. It's like, this is not cute. Y'all do not need to be worried about no honeymoon baby. Y'all haven't even met each other yet. Ugly men with a little bit of money be wanting the most. Yeah, I want somebody that ain't just using me for the money. Well, excuse me, honey. The women got to get something out of it. Because I mean, your personality is less than pleasing. So I mean, they should be able to get something. When he brings up kids, he sounds animalistic and weird. I wonder if his wedding shoes are from his previous engagement. Child, ain't no telling. Did y'all hear when he was talking about what if your wife is ugly? Sir, you're not even close to being cute. Be humble. I don't think he's ugly, but he should not be trying to judge nobody's looks. Right, Pinky, I felt that way about Karen. Her high was going off because we the viewers gave opinions based off of what we saw. Yup. If y'all signed the dotted line on that contract, I don't know what to tell you. If he really had money like that, he wouldn't have to advertise it. That's another thing. He brought up money so much, it made me wonder, like, do you really have, like, I'm sure he's, financially stable, but he act like he is just so rich. And if you were, would you really be on a show like this? Mm-mm. I don't know. Alexis, stop it. That forehead of his be foreheading though. Y'all. It's his personality. Cause I think if he was a really sweet guy, like if he acted like Vincent, I don't think y'all would be saying all that about him. It's his personality that is really like, your personality can really shape how people see you visually. The gag would be if Paige made more money than him. Wouldn't that be something? Vincent is your boyfriend. Don't do that. Vincent is a married man. Chris look like he got on a good lace front. It do look a little too perfect. But some men have a thick hairline, so I don't know. Men like attractive women just like women like men with money. Chris is the youngest owner of a Subway restaurant in ATL. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Chris. Like, I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure he's very financially stable. Lord, this season in terrible hair. But as far as like men liking attractive women, yeah, it's okay for men to like attractive women, but let's be realistic as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic. I feel like I honestly I feel like Paige is like a catch. As far as looks go, she's a catch for him. So he got a pretty woman. We thought the same of Brian. That's true, LL. But I'm looking like I'm trying to zoom in, and I don't know. It looks like his. I don't know. Can you do a part if you have a frontal? I don't know. Chris reminds me of Rashid from Ready to Love. Initially, people that thought Rashid was high key Chris, but he proved everyone wrong. I don't know about that. Rashid, he did rub everybody wrong, but I don't know. We quickly saw that he wasn't like that. He didn't really say anything that was red flag worthy. He was just being very, um, what's the word? He was being very outgoing, and I don't know. His personality seemed a little cocky, but he didn't say anything that gave you as many red flags as Chris does. That's a little bit different. I'm not gonna let you put Rashid and Chris in the same boat because I don't think so. Uh, Paige is pretty. Don't do that. The only I just want Paige. I would like for Paige's her hair. That's the only thing. I feel like if her hair was different, we would see her different. But she has a pretty face. And I do like her personality too. Rashid was a good guy. Yeah, I think when you first meet people and you don't actually get to know anything about them, it's easy to like say, "Oh, he's a narcissist," or "He's this, he's that." But we've actually heard what Chris had to say. You know what I'm saying? We're not just meeting him. It's just her wig, and I don't want to go in on her wig at all. But I think if her hair was different, you would probably view her differently. Paige is not the pretty Chris was looking for. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I ain't even gonna go there because I don't. We haven't seen how his first impressions of her, so I'm not even gonna go in on that because I don't know what. I'm just gonna wait to see how he reacts to Paige before I do that. And she got a nice body. Don't forget that. She has a nice body, so don't try it. We ain't gonna get on here and play Paige for her looks because I really think she's a pretty woman physically. Many people would love to have a body like that naturally. He wants somebody to look like Lori Harvey. Okay, I would love to have somebody that looks like Michael B. Jordan. I mean, we would love to have somebody that looked like those people. And y'all, it just reminds me of Michael saying that his type is Megan Good or Drea. It's like, come on, we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. Because if you want somebody that looks like that, you're gonna have to have money. Like big money. He can't be picky deciding on this exactly. You really cannot when it comes to looks, if you go on Married at First Sight, you're on the wrong show. Okay? Because we're not coming here for looks. Um, there have been some beautiful women on this show, and there have been some handsome men on this show, but you're not always gonna get like a knockout. And it shouldn't even really be about that. It should more so be about who do you have a connection with. And these some of these people on here be way too shallow to be on a show letting someone pick your spouse. Y'all a little bit too shallow for this. Yeah, you should have went on The Bachelor, or you should have went on a show like that. If you want someone that is aesthetically pleasing to the eye, where every person you have to choose from is aesthetically pleasing, you're on the wrong show. Now, that's not me trying to call nobody ugly or anything, but this is not that type of show. I'm telling you, wigs can help or hurt. The right wig can take you to the next level. The wrong wig can take you to the next level below. You know what I'm saying? Like, wig, hair, wardrobe, makeup, accessories really do make a difference. They really do. Oh Lord. Y'all are crazy. I'm curious of first impressions too. That's why I just really want to wait until next episode just to see, how these people react to one another. I saw half of This Is Us. I didn't get to finish it yet because I've been so consumed with and busy with some other things. I haven't been able to finish it yet, but I like the episode so far. It seemed like it was a good episode. Doug got on the show because he knew a producer. Really? Well, at least him and his wife worked out. And maybe that is why she be the host of everything. Sometimes the not so attractive people are the nicest ones. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. If y'all saw some of the people that I've talked to in the past and that I've liked and that, you know, I've given a chance to, y'all would probably look like Pinky. You could do better than that. Like, they ain't even that fine. Like, even my friends would tell me. For me, I'm someone who don't really look at looks. Like, as long as I think you're attractive, that's all that matters. I'm more so trying to look, like somebody for their personality. Because every time I've liked somebody for their looks, they've always been a jerk. They've always been a jerk. Like, when I think of the people that were quote unquote attractive and that you would think would be like, oh yeah, he fine. They were jerks, and they were so self-absorbed, like they were rude. They was some of the and then they lacked personality on top of that. Like, they didn't even have a personality. They couldn't keep up a conversation. They were boring. Print like handsome men, a lot of times they are boring. They have nothing else. Like, they didn't have to build their personality because their whole life everybody told them they were so cute. So really their personality is being attractive, and that's not a personality. They just sit there and look cute, and they talk about stupid stuff half the time. It's like, I'd rather talk to somebody that's not as attractive, because at least, half the time they'll be funny. Half the time, they'll care about my feelings. Now, I ain't gonna say every ugly guy will, because they'll try to play you too, because they'll start getting a little bit too big for their britches, because they get a cute girl, they start acting up. But yeah, the handsome guys, they let me stop, because somebody gonna be like, oh, I got a handsome man and he ain't like that. Not every single last one, but a lot of them. A lot. A man that can effectively communicate. Yes. Yes. I feel like women value personality much more. I think we do too. And sometimes we be trying to we give men more than they deserve when it comes to personality. Same. I don't care about height like some other people. I used to think I cared about height, and I used to pretend like I did. But then when I look back at the people I used to like, some of them used to be my height. Like, if I liked them, I didn't really care about the height. Now, if I didn't like them, that's when I would bring up height. I'd be like, nah, he's too short. But that's just because I wasn't interested in them. But the ones I'm interested in, I'm just like, I didn't really care about the height at all. Most women can definitely overlook exterior for a good interior. And a lot of times we can like the quote unquote ugly men, we know how to help them accentuate their features. You know what I'm saying? Help them dress better, tell them like certain grooming tips that take them to the next level. Sometimes men that don't even be just unattractive, they just don't know how to fix themselves up. Martell from Love and Marriage Huntsville needs to ride off into the sunset with his concubine. Where did that come from? Wait, what are y'all saying about Shamar Moore? Pretty men are boring. Shamar Moore. And y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I can see that he's an attractive man. I understand why women think he's cute, whatever. But he's never done it for me. He's never done it for me. Like when I look at Shamar Moore, I'm just like, you a little bit too pretty. You a little bit too pretty. I really don't like the pretty look on men. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I just personally, that's not for me. Um, he's a really nice looking guy, but I don't know. I wouldn't be interested in Shamar Moore because every time I see him, he just looked like he's always trying to seduce somebody. You know what I'm saying? All my pretty ladies type of guy. Just get out of my face. Like now, if we're talking about somebody universally that most people think that is attractive, except for Alexis, Morris Chestnut is more my speed because he is fine, but I don't know. He doesn't do all that extra stuff. Like he just sits there. He gives me the strong silent type, but he also gives me that he can have a decent conversation with you if you're trying to have one. Like he's up to date with the current politics. You know, he don't seem like an airhead. Alexis, I question your taste, girl. I question it every time this conversation comes up. Exactly, rugged, good looking. Yes, yes. Don't do Morris. Thank you. He oozes melanin. Yes. Oh, the best man wedding is happening. What? I'm excited. Say it with me, ladies. Substance. Yes. Substance. We don't want a man that just sit up and play the game all day. Like, can we actually have a conversation? And there's nothing wrong with playing the game. No, let me not say that, but you know what I mean? Like, let's be able to have a conversation about more than just surface level. Narcissism is very loud. I mean, and I would like for someone to make me laugh, but you don't even have to make me laugh. Just don't be a stick in the mud. Just don't be somebody that can't take a joke or that isn't trying to understand my humor. Cause I can make you laugh. That's fine. I could bring the jokes and as long as you can be humorous back with me, I'm fine. But if you just a stick in the mud, you ain't trying to laugh and joke, go away. People that take themselves too seriously, that's boring. Idris Elba. Oh, Lorenz Tate. Do not even bring up Lorenz Tate because, child, I've had a crush on Lorenz Tate ever since I was a child. And I'll never forget because I used to I saw the Inkwell when I was a kid and I was just like, oh, hard eyes. I just had such a big crush on him. And then I remember like a few years ago, I found out he was married and I was devastated. I was like, you're married? You've been married this whole time? I really thought I was going to marry Lorenz Tate. He hasn't aged at all. Trevante Rhodes. He's engaged. I don't like that. No, I'm playing. Governor Tate. Yeah, and see, that's another example. I don't care about the height. We could be just, in his case, I could be taller than him. I really don't even care. If you that fine, like, I don't even care. Like, I just want to wear heels. It's just flats for life. Yeah, Lorenz is like fine like wine. Get better with time. So okay, Alexis, who is your type? Because if Morris Chestnut ain't it, who is? Yeah, Paris, we be lit like sometimes this the way the lives go. For some reason, sometimes we just get off into our celebrity crushes. Mac Wilds, he did just get married. I did see that. He's cute. He's cute. He's not my type, but I can see why people think he's cute. Trevante, okay, that's your type. Okay, all right. He's cute though. No, I gotta call you out, Alexis, because we can't have you sit up here speaking bad on Morse Chestnut name in this chat. They be hating on my baby Morse. Kid Cudi. And you talking about Morris Chestnut? Now I'm not saying this man is not, he's not a bad looking man at all. No, not by any means. But he ain't got nothing on Morris Chestnut, girl. But teachers on, teachers on. I don't really care. If that's what you like, fine, honey. He's not bad looking. Kofi Cerebro. That's one of my big crushes too. I love him on Queen Sugar too. That's like I mainly watch that show for him. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a good show too, but Kofi. My two main celebrity crushes is Kofi Cerebro and Diggy Simmons. And I'm low key being a cougar for Diggy, but he is. Ralph Angel can go, but Kofi can stay. Oh, Ralph Angel be trying. He be trying. When I look at Ralph Angel, I be like, "Po little tank." Yes, Diggy Simmons. Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't try to play Diggy because we ain't finna play that. We ain't finna play Diggy. That's one thing we ain't gonna do on today. Okay. We ain't finna try Diggy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, y'all, we've been out here for an hour and 15 minutes. I didn't even mean to be on here that long. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm really not that much older than Diggy, but Yeah, usually I wouldn't even look at anybody younger than me at all, but come on. Come on, quit playing. Quit playing. I saw him as a kid on Run's House. So did I. He a grown man now. Kofi might be younger than Diggy. He is just always paired on screen with the older woman. Oh, I did not see. I never even looked at his age, at Kofi's age. I just assumed he was older. Oh, now I'm concerned. Even though it's really not going to change anything. I just want to know. Wife? He ain't got no wife, do he? Wait a minute. Oh, he dating. Don't do that. That scared me. Oh, 26 long. Oh. Yeah, he grown. He plenty grown. Don't do that. How do we feel about Keith Powers? I think Keith Powers is very cute. He's very cute, but he's somebody I wouldn't be attracted to because he's a little bit too pretty for me, but he is very cute. Diggy needs more facial hair for me. He is cute, but not grown man fine. I can see that. Roman Reigns. Hold on, I don't even know who that is. Roman Reigns. Oh, he's a wrestler. Okay. He's not for me. Let me share my screen. He's not for me, but I could say he is attractive. Another short king. Keith Power looks good with Ryan. I feel like I'm overstepping whenever I look too long at this man. Yeah, I think they look so good. I mean, you taking two gorgeous people. Like, I mean, if they ain't a 10, they as close to a 10 as possible, right? Two gorgeous people and putting them together. I can't wait. I can't wait to see them have a baby. Like, I want to see the child. I want to see the child. Because, I mean, those are some gorgeous people. For real. I mean, just to the next level. Like, I can't. I feel like if I ever saw them in person, I probably would just be like staring, like, oh, so this is what true beauty looks like. I feel like I would be a little mesmerized. What did Cliff say? You ladies are talking about who is cute, but have issues with Chris wanting an attractive wife. Cliff, we're talking about attractive men just based off of looks, nothing else. Okay, we're not trying to go on a show to find a wife, and then we're just basing it off of looks and nothing else. That's totally different. Seven Streeter is drop dead gorgeous. Yeah, Cliff gaslighting. Cliff is gaslighting us in here. Ooh, y'all, I have to get off of here. I did not mean to be on here for that long. I gotta go. Yeah, I watched This Is Us. I only saw the first part of the episode, but it looked good. I haven't had time to finish it, but it looks good so far. I'm really interested to see where this season goes. I'm really interested to see the rest of his mom's story. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to watch the rest. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I can't with Cliff. I can't with you, Cliff. I can't. I will see you guys next week with my rants. I don't know which rant I'm gonna put out. I'm just gonna drop it. But yeah, shout out to everyone in this chat. I love you. Make sure you leave a like before you go. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.